Okay. Yeah, so now I can get real relaxed with you. As you can see, this is a bit of a social experiment and it's all for your benefit. So, yeah, you can take it or you can chuck it back in the sea. And maybe it'll sail back to England where, yeah, never mind. Sorry, but you know, she set the standard today, so I'm just going to keep on drilling it. Okay, so this is my deadly brother, Eric Avery. We are PoeTribe. We work with poetry, music, violin, and beats and language and stuff. Yeah, so I think that it's a very interesting, I don't know, it's a bit of a social experiment to gauge how the audience interacts and responds to Aboriginal people that are working with very Western and white styles of art, which is the violin and poetry. But yeah, we'll see how we go.
Let's see.
Advancing Australia Fair. The undoing of invasion. How can we undo what long has been done? How can a mother reconnect to her stolen son? A line broken. Advanced Australia Fair. Dilution, white psychosis, influencing lack of care. Public outcry. The refugee can plainly see that here, this decision was never ever really fair. Advancing Australia for who? Advancing Australia to where? To what state? What exactly is our national anthem urging to create? Jack's Union busting at the seams. Loose stitches, loose morals. Black man's nightmare, white man's dream. Subliminal messages, polite quarrel. Gazing up, raising up the Queen's rag, no law and order shall be seen. False sense of entitlement, validation, embroidered pictures. Emblems depicting foreign mythical creatures, empirical dominion, proverbial propaganda, equality, broken shackles or colonial reins tightened. Are we really free or way too frightened to ever truly be advancing Australia fair? Okay, thank you. We did not expect that. A lot of people kick us off the stage or turn off the mic, so thank you, tech man out there. That's the only national anthem that you'll ever see us stand for. I'll leave it at that. This next piece we're going to do for you is a piece that is featured on our EP, if you can find it. And that's the challenge for you if you do want to listen to it or if you want to find it, if you can find it. Our PoeTribe EP was called Paper, Bark and Gravel, but we've had some issues with it, and you'll probably find it under Paperback and Gravel. A lot of people decided our image, our sound, even our title. So again, if you can find it, good luck, because we don't even know really what's out there. Anyway, moving right along, this is the piece that got us that opportunity. Experiment number 44. And it was just an experiment, a social experiment, an experiment after time working on. And Busty is going to play the guitar for me because I get a bit preoccupied and want to relish in people's uncomfortableness. Sometimes it just gets hard to breathe. In this world that we're travelling in, escape to a different mind state that we developed out of defiance and debate. Can you relate? To thoughts clouded and jaded, my dreams of youth were overrated. For you presented a view clear and unfaded. Through a TV screen both loved and hated, I ended up with great white hopes in a little black brain. This environment created views of my own self, even back then, was outdated. My best friend, she said, don't you ever change. This is a beast, a monster, a blob of wasted existence. Time to rearrange. The composition this musician was whistling in the soundtrack to our daily misery and misleaded intuition. But there was no superhero toppling over skyscrapers, changing height like a seesaw. I was quick to draw strength from my own version of law. And this was no playground, court or park, just a place that we would meet after dark and soak up each other's awesomeness. Spending a lifetime wondering where the time went. We were but girls, not quite women yet. Native roses emerging from a crisscross pavement, dying in waves, let these roots take shape. How does beauty seek nourishment? In a resting mound graveyard for flowers built up on colonised ideals of what we should look like, mutating in just hours. What the fuck should I be like? Don't nobody try to censor how a lady should talk, right? Fuck it, I'm just a product of this soil attempting to act right. Cling wrap trying to be foil. Don't swear or you will spoil your pretty words. Poetry is a curse. My father says that in his language your pen is your spear or your sword, the focus cause that can be used to force, opposing, pillaging and plundering on conforming villages. But please, we come in peace. Let these visual images invade your brain and detain it like what was done to our ancestors, our history, and the way that you have stained it, you know, 'cause we cannot all be vegetative weeds, grass, or even stars in this delusional warp-controlled reality. My chest caves in on demand. It gets hard to see. A sense of self-worth hoarded behind a glass window. I forget to breathe. Thank you.